I'd love to stay, but I'm gonna go get my work stuff done and I'll feel better.
Okay, this says I am live. I'm here in the shop this afternoon in Afton. It's me, Liz, from Liza Jane Designs. I'm working on a project, you guys, that is, I'm going to IOD my Airbnb. My friend Jill, that some of you have met. Hello, people watching. Jill and I and our husbands have gone in together and purchased the Afton Old Schoolhouse, which we are making. Hey, Shannon, which we're making into an Airbnb. And the garage of the place, it's a detached garage that has been converted to a studio space, an art studio space already. And we are going to use that as an art studio and as our retail space for the creative supplies that we sell. So that's all coming in the next few months. And what I am hoping to do is share that journey with all of you guys on my Facebook page and on my YouTube channel. So we're going to IOD the Airbnb and take that journey with us. So right now, though, I have been working on nightstands. These are drawers that I'm going to add this other stream. Add to stream. There you see the top of my head. We're gonna reposition that camera, and let me show you the kind of finished nightstand is right over here. I'm gonna bring my camera to that. See if I can make one of these big and one small. We want to look at the, whoops. Oh boy. Where did I go? Oh, for heaven's sakes. Now what did I do? Shannon, are you still with me? Go back over here. No, we don't want the dictionary. Okay, back. Okay, there's 3 people witnessing my confusion. I'm going to try this one. No, let's try this view. And I'm going to make this one did it again. Oh, you guys, I totally need practice, don't I? I want this one. Stop it. Close that. Please don't leave me. I hope you can still hear me. I know my pictures went away. There we go. I have, I'm going to try to put this one small. Why does it do that? I've done this every other time I've done a live, you guys. Can you hear me, Shannon? Okay, this is what I want. I want the bigger image to be of the nightstand. So what I have here is it was an antique vanity, the kind that has a piece like that on both sides, and it's joined in the middle, sometimes with a little mirror and a seat. And I've seen many people kind of do this and take them apart. Matching nightstands can be hard to find, especially if you want a sweet little vintage matching nightstand. So I'm going to move my camera closer to There we go. Nope, the other way. Everything goes backwards from what I think. So this is the nightstand as it is right now. So we're going to be doing some finishing touches on this, and I also just want to explain to you all what I have done so far to get it to where it is now. I have put together some video of the whole project that I'm going to edit and post at some point. But for now, I just wanted to show you some of the stuff on the live video. There you go. Thank you, Shannon. And Shannon, I'm away from my laptop as I do this. Please, I always welcome your comments. And if you have things to say, if people ask questions, I don't expect you to do that, but I love it when you do. So please feel free, and let me see where we are right now. I have a brush that I have taped up to use as a wax brush. I have my Wise Owl furniture salve in Walk in the Woods scent, which is a lovely, I don't know, it's botanical, but not too much. It's just a wonderful scent. And I'm using this to seal the clay-based paint that I've used to date. And it just makes everything smell wonderful. It disinfects, it helps with the glide on the drawers. So it does so many wonderful things. So I'm refreshing and feeding the old wood, sealing the paint. And as I do this, I'm enjoying the fabulous smells of this incredible, it's a kind of a combination of waxes and hemp oil and essential oils. And it's just wonderful. If it's not a product you've ever used, get your hands on some. I'm happy to send little samples out if someone does an order from my page, or come in the shop and I'll put some in a little container for you. It's magic. So Wise Owl salve is what we're going to be using right now. I'm going to go sit down by the piece here. Let's see. I want the piece and not my legs in here. So what I've done so far, well, I've done a lot. This was in really bad shape. I've repaired, and the veneer was worn in a lot of places. So I used a product called Rockies or Durham Rock Hard Water Putty to repair this. And there's some roughness in here, but that does not bother me. I think the front of the piece is the most important. That's what you're going to see when you come into the bedroom. This, I think, is looking beautiful, and the sides are looking adequate. So, right here, there was a giant hole because this is where the wood piece came in. So I added a dowel and I put some of that water putty in there and let it get really hard. So structurally, this is good and sound now. And I think it looks so pretty from the front. So how did I do that? A lot of broken veneer. See if I can get a close up here. There we go. I think I love it. So the way I did this, and I have it on video that I'll be editing and posting, but the process here was using that same Durham Rock Hard Water Putty. It's a powder that you mix with water, and you can make it the consistency that you want. I like it to be about the consistency of cake frosting, and I put it on the whole front of the drawer face. And what I used then is the IOD stamp Bohemia. And one of the patterns that's in there, I'm going to grab that quick and just show you which one. Let's see, right here. So I use the Bohemia stamp and this pattern right here. And I just push it into the putty. Sometimes spritzing it with a little water is good, and pull it back up. You'll watch for a video demonstrating that. But it creates this beautiful texture on here that then hardens up. It gets hard as a rock. And it's just an awesome product, and you get a really nice finish that way. Pulling that back. I painted that then in DIY paint layered chocolate, because the putty itself is kind of a grayish tan, and I knew that I wanted to paint this a vintage white and knock it back to a dark color. So all of the distressing I've done is back to the wood or back to the brown paint. I have also lined the drawers with Recycled Treasures decoupage tissue. So this is an older paper that is called Script. I love this one. For the top drawers, I chose the part of the paper that has butterflies. So both top drawers have butterflies here. And I attached those yesterday using Wiesel varnish as my decoupage medium. So we have repaired the piece, we painted it, we provided texture, and now I'm going to seal that paint. I think for a minute my internet went out, but it looks like I'm back. Let me see if there's any questions here. Thank you, Shannon. I love the texture as well. It is just, I mean, I think it's beautiful, the texture. But besides being beautiful, it helps hide a whole plethora. I keep losing that. A whole plethora of sins and damaged veneer and such. So trying to reposition this computer. Okay, so here we are. That one's facing there. This one's over here. I think you can see me now. I'm in the background. So what I'm going to do is just use my salve. See if I put that there. There we go. The salve Walk in the Woods. It smells so great. This is where my daughter says she wishes there was smell-o-vision. So you could experience the awesome smells that I am experiencing here. But we're just going to use this salve, and I would love for you to notice how it improves the finish on this wood. My internet seems to be popping in and out, but at least it pops back in after it goes out. I am using this, like I said, both to improve the slide of the drawers, but also to seal and protect the paint finish. This will provide a water-resistant barrier. So we just put that on, and I'm putting it everywhere. I am sealing it up and doing the drawer slides, doing the back, because this stuff just feeds the wood. I love using hemp oil and waxes and oils to seal and finish projects because I think of it as it's not only sealing the paint, but it's nourishing the furniture. It's like a very kind way to treat old furniture. Some of this old wood is so very thirsty and it hasn't had a decent drink and renewal in a long time. So I'm just putting that on here and enjoying the fabulous smell of it through the whole thing. I don't know if you can see but it makes such a big difference. It brings the wood back to life, and it's that simple to apply and seal the paint and feed that wood. So we take out this drawer, which right now is hard to take out, but after it's oiled and waxed, it's going to slide like a dream. There we go. Here is this. I'm going to try to tip that down a little bit more. There we go. So I have the salve. And there's a little bit of a, green tint to it from the hemp oil, but it does not change the color of your paint. Just goes on nicely. I will buff this off later, and that will give it the best kind of seal. Let's take a look at this, how dry that is, and how great this furniture salve just revitalizes that wood. It's also going to make the drawers slide much better in their, I don't even know what you call that, but the way the drawer glides, I guess, is what they are. So we are finishing and feeding and taking good care of these very old drawers. These guys have been clamoring for a drink for years and years and years. I'm happy to finally refresh them and give them the nourishment they're going to need to stand up for some more years in our Airbnb space. There we go. It goes on so quickly. I will leave it to dry for a couple of hours, and then I will use a soft cloth, like a cotton towel, something lint-free, and I will buff it out. And we'll be ready to go. I also want to apply, we're coming up a little bit here. I apply the oils, the salve, to the inside casing of this nightstand. Put it along the glides. Because if you stay in our Airbnb, we want you all set up with perfectly fine nightstands and drawers. I'm going to seal the paint along here. It's a great way to seal chalk or clay-based paints and make them. I would not use salve myself on a dining room table because they get washed all the time. There's lots of this. This gives a water-resistant finish, but I think I would first seal a dining table or something that gets that kind of heavy use and washing. I would seal that first with a water-based poly or that type of a sealer, and then you can apply the salve over something like that if you like the look of a buffed finish, but you'll have adequate protection from the poly or, water-based varnish. At that point, the salve becomes really just a matter of looks, because your waterproofing is done with the poly base. And then this will give you that hand polished look. So I just wanted to pop on today and update my friends and followers on the progress of the Airbnb and let you know. See if I can get, I'm in the picture over here. So if you look at the small side here, we're making progress on the Airbnb right now. We are, I'm going to switch this over. Which scent? I am using one that is called Walk in the Woods. And it's awesome. It really is. It's got mossy tones, and it is, it's not overpowering, but it's a very natural scent, and I'm really loving it. So, hi, Emily, and hey, Kelly. Just give you a little bit of an update here, I guess, that we are, we're doing so much at the Airbnb, and I'm using Iron Orchid Designs and DIY paint and Wise Owl enamel and all of the things that I sell in my shop. I am using to make the Airbnb space as beautiful as we can. So come along with me for this journey. And Emily, since you're here local, I hope you'll stop by and observe in person what the journey is bringing to us. But Jill and I'm going to try to trade this out again without, Jill and I have been working with our husbands to retile the bathroom floor and paint all the walls. We're painting walls and ceilings and polishing up furniture, and the furniture that we have left. We need to insulate the attic and just, well, Shannon, if you want to come and see, I know a place you can stay. We'll give you a Liza Jane longtime fan club discount for staying in the Airbnb. So think about it. Where in Washington State are you? My sister lives in Olympia. Maybe I can make it up to visit you sometime. Anyhow, so much going on. We've got new tiled floors in the bathroom. Like I said, all the kitchen cabinets are pretty up to date, but we're providing knobs and handles, and we want the Airbnb space to be like mwah, so that when you come in as our guest, you feel like you're welcome and it's going to be a special, fun experience. Afton itself is such a beautiful little town, and a lot of old businesses that have been closed are reopening, and the little town is coming back to life. So 40 miles northeast. Well, Shannon, I think I've been to Sumner. We'll have to figure out a way to get together one day. But yeah, Afton is a wonderful, wonderful town. Kelly, I don't blame you. Wait till the snow melts. But today the snow is melting. We're in the middle of a January thaw, and I think it's in the upper 30s. I could go out in just my t-shirt today because we get pretty winterized. So stay tuned. The edited videos, I think, will be easier to watch. But I like to come on live and spend some time with you and just be here with you in person sometimes too. So thank you so much for joining. I'm going to keep on with these nightstands, sealing them up and making them smell delicious. I so appreciate you tuning in, and I hope you will follow along on the journey. This is one of the, well, it's probably the single most amazing project that I've ever undertaken. And I feel so grateful to have my good friend Jill on the journey with me. We support one another. And when we think, what the heck have we gotten ourselves into? You know, you kind of need that other person to say, it's going to be okay. The texture, Shannon, that I used, and I don't know if I think it might be available on Amazon. There's a home improvement kind of store here that sells it. It's called Durham Rock Hard Water Putty. I like it because it's inexpensive and it dries hard as a rock. It's just really good stuff, but you don't have to use that. You can use any kind of texture paste that dries good and hard. Check it out. It's DURHAM, Durham Rock Hard Water Putty. So try to find it on Amazon. I'll see if I can find a link to it. And I'm going to sign off here right now. Thank you, Kelly and Emily and Shannon, so much for joining me. And if anyone is watching on the replay, if you have any questions or you want to come stay at our Airbnb in Afton, we're hoping it will actually be open and available as soon as next month. So in maybe 4 weeks or so. So keep watching. I'll keep you updated. It is an adventure. And I couldn't ask for a better partner than Jill to take on that adventure with me. So I am going to sign off. Take care, you guys. My husband wouldn't be happy if I didn't say go Vikings. I think the game is going to start here pretty soon. And he's a huge Vikings fan. I'm going to head home. And what I love about football are the snacks. So we'll get some good football food. My daughter might be bringing pizza. Then I'll be happy. So you guys take care, and I'll see you next time. Mwah. Bye.